Hey, welcome back to EHS Concepts, the Ways of Safety. It's Ryan again, and I wanted to share that the next few weeks there will be interviews and more coming to this channel. Yes, finally. And I wanted to make time for this particular concept, safety first. Man, that tastes bad just saying it. Because to me, safety isn't separate, it's integrated, and it's seamless. So, have you ever noticed how we keep talking about safety like this is box we check? Safety first, safety second. Hell, even Mike Rowe gave us safety third. And I'd love to have a conversation with him over that. And I get it. There's intention there. But here's my take. Safety doesn't belong on a ranking or a number system. Because when it's integrated, it doesn't need one. When safety is truly part of the work, it's not this alert or announcement or extra step. It's not the extra meeting. It's not the binder that's sitting on that shelf, with dust compiling on it. It's how the job gets done, task by task. It's built into the rhythm of how we move, how we talk, how we walk, how we teach, how we instruct, how we make the job task known. See, integration isn't about more rules. It's about better reflexes. And reflexes don't come from reading a policy. They come from training that lands. Not once, not in the classroom, but over time, in the moment, with meaning. Those teachable moments, those coachable moments. Thinking of it like this. If your harness fits, but the reason behind it doesn't, that's not safety. That's just dress rehearsal, So when we train people just enough to pass a quiz, that test, they forget. But when we train for efficiency or fluency, when safety becomes a skill they perform, then it's not a behavior they recite. That's when that safety culture kicks in. So a quick story time. Excuse me. I like to call it the shortcut that didn't happen, if you will. It's about a guy named Mark. And they were I'm wanting to say, I think it was a Friday afternoon, like in Nebraska somewhere. The crew was running like 2 hours behind on a fiber pull. Of course, weather's rolling in. Everybody's got that twitch just to get it done, get it done. And I know you've been there, and I've been around that when you've been there. But Mark was the greenest on the crew. He's a brand new, only been there, maybe 3 weeks on the job. And they're about to feed a line through a roof hatch when he spots a missing anchor point. Of course, the harness is on, but it's just for show. No one's clipped in, So he looks at the lead and he says, "Hey, did we skip the tie off, or are we just, excuse me, are we just trusting gravity today?" Which, again, was funny. I love that when you can make a smart-ass comment and it stops everybody, because everything stopped. Everyone stopped. Not because Mark outranked anybody or knew better, but it's the way he said it. It came from his training because it was integrated into his training. It wasn't just a slogan. It was a reflex. And, of course, everyone on the crew groaned, complained, whined. But you know what they did? They anchored up. They got the job done right. And that is what I'm talking about. Safety wasn't first or third. It was built into his blood in 1 week. That's integration. That's when training becomes culture. And culture shows up before compliance does. Every damn time. I'm telling you. So don't tell me safety's first. Show me that safety is in the work. Built into the task briefing, the job step. Echoed in the tone of the foreman. Visible in the way a teammate stops work without checking if their job title gives them permission to do so, or fear of losing their job because they said something. Because when safety is truly integrated, it doesn't need to be first. It just is. This isn't about semantics. It's about the difference between compliance and connection. Between checking the box and knowing why the damn box even exists. And if you're building systems, trainings, leading teams, or writing your next training module, make sure that what you build isn't separate from those EHS concepts, and make sure it sticks. Because with integrated safety, it's exactly how you're going to build legacy. And legacy doesn't ride slogans. It rides actions. Actionable items. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and look me up on LinkedIn. I'm looking for safety professionals to interview. We can share some gripes, complaints, success stories in our field. And even if you're not in the safety field, you may have a story or perspective to discuss that we all can learn from.